Dai, udah sini je berkarya nggak kolai. Ini mama jauh ke di Farafenni. Bakari. Dai, dia nak doya dalam mama cere. Dai, dia nak doya seri malu ke mana? Ini mama jauh ke di. Dai, Manjanko dah sebab kebanyakan mana ho. Ini mama jauh ke di Farafenni. Zaman dah bawa ya dah tu nasi lagi. Ini mama jauh ke. Zaman dah bawa ya biar nanti belum lah. Ini mama jauh ke di Farafenni. Bengal kat be Bakari, bengal kat jadam baru. Ini mama jauh ke di Farafenni.
International Festival ñu ko organise moo nekk family bu ñuy wooyee Pubuka Bangiru ñoom ñoo organise festival bi 2024 ñu invite lot of dignitaries ñu nga xam ne dañ invite gaay pour nga ñëw attend si the festival 2024 xam na dignitaries yi bëri nañ lool waaye duma mën a jaar ñëpp ci seen tour damay introduce few of them.
International Festival organized by Bangiru family, the Gambia and also Asinon Bakari Baji. Anja banyak mikun invited building itu nasibatija bako bina PS nasibatika jagut nama bina map di ngana marti program nawaran di tanah waran depan nawar nasibatika tunya PS di sini yang sorti. Bangiru macamnya pada lor. Family junior politis di Sinchu. October on the 4th, 2018. Banyak Bakar. Usman Bofro, Seni Bofro, Leon Bofro, Ibrahim Bofro. Awalnya sih kedua. Nasi pada jah. Dipin ono mentanganong. Wime bako ciba sinji, batemji, uci bukondol. Ini bako bumi bukon beling itu. Apa biaran yang karom? Ampo kan orang dina. Anak si kerja udah bakal kacambut, kon dua rek bercambi. Naba lugum Bangiru rute. Unui, ukorondit. Ma nasi kerja ba, koimpuri wapi yang kerek yang kul. Mdoang kemberu yang katu. Au tunja nor on dina. Anja ba ciba bikin me, bako ciba temji ba dina naba jaking yang jaka jeji. Nasi kerja am diga kawa. Cun dolo nuntari. Kadu gabar mbuka ba joku ba wol ba cabu ba fingu mbuka fabti on kolondo juse Yusufa Gomez oleri mbande alentul ana jake nentini nom nasibat na mobanu dikarum na nasiba na jam programme pika jo parno war tendiga duko fet mambi ndika duka fet mambi nasibata jom bim ko am to pam doin anko ambi mambi taka bandi mo nasibata na bandi wut no war njaka nyandrol bina pani mo no war ni man ni witano waran ban tanga pes don tab asino dis fa Gomez ni Bakari Baji de parade plainte may lilat nyintalat karu jakol ne baran banyama mbi ko lingi tu baran mangabarinde de tungon na binya on pego pekarum festival de ko do ci pour Gambia tagn mais na sibata jaba de nyaandronde on do continuer te ka fa ngipal ngi cumal ba nyanda kar jank monde ba nyaka sama si jank monde tari on kawat baran kadu jaken baran
Assalamualaikum. Maul Manjanko sebelum itu, Manjanko Idrissa Yankat, Presiden Bangiro Section Dakar. Andu gambar Manjanko sebelum itu, festival de Undulila Mak Bangiro Bampuni Bege Dakar. Andu ja Bangiro Gambia, félicitations, andu gambar de Mak. Depuis qu'on parle de Takal, Undulila Mak, andu gingane bien non. Ando bi da accueillir bi ando jabanya ambleng tu nasiba na jaka ko conteneur di mak de buka bangiro ando jabanya ba bi mi banya inviter bukal ngi parrain ngi marraine nyano nyam pataka pim to bi pour butang na bangiro nasiba na jaka pataka muda puita mak de bozo andu gabar bi mo bako déplacer botani ngi mitera bukal aba bim jangma kadua bangiro katarege ko jabukal bleng to baram mbukam mew bako tani bukal bo tani ngi mitera bukal que ça soit buka bo joko bo wolu mbukam lon ci jimmer bukal en tout cas ñaanu ñana na de tewa de bim mar non bu ndare bi ndu jakende baram andul ba ñam bos bleng to na siwa jaka prochainement Dakar
of Pubuga Bangiru, Gambia chapter, and we want to coronate him in Manjanko style. Honorable, please may you rise and come forward so that we can decorate you as our honorable father. Lumaron Wahrek, please can you come forward? Anything. Abanyanja gul banyangal pumobul asinund anadina. Kona bi debu nontu bintari.
Okay. Thanks so much, Honorable.
By saying a warm good evening to our invited guest here, but more especially to the Master of Ceremony. And also we have the President of the Pebuka Banyiru, Gambia, and the President from Senegal, as well as our colleagues from Bissau and everyone that has been here. And we also have our elder, our uncle, Mr. Yusufa Gomez, and my brother, Mr. Joseph. And of course, I've come with my friends from Serekunda, and I want to say good evening to all of them. To also we have a representative of the mayor of the Kanifi municipality, who is representing here, and everyone else that has made your way either from different areas in the Gambia to others coming from Senegal. We just want to say welcome to the Gambia and welcome to Farafenni. And I am really glad and happy to join the association today as you mark your first Manjanko International Festival here in Farafenni in North Bank region of the Gambia. I must start by expressing my gratitude to the association for adopting me as an honorary father, but also for honoring me today with this decoration or the coronation, as they call it. And I am honored because, like I told them when they came to my house, that there are many, many people out there that anyone can choose to adopt as an honorary father. And I have not really done anything special that will warrant them adopting me, but for me, it is a trust that they have on their part as an association, on their part as one of the tribes of the Gambia, the Manjagos, and I really appreciate it on my behalf, on behalf of my friends and families, and by extension on behalf of the government, because I represent the government of the Gambia. And I must say that the Manjago tribe is one tribe that we all know. As people that are very disciplined, people that are very hardworking, people that believe in themselves, and are people that are always there to do the right thing and to fight for the liberation of their people. This has been the tradition that they have known. They've been known from Bissau, from the time of the colonial period when the Portuguese colonized or intended to colonize Bissau to the time they eventually colonized them, and the struggle for liberation that they have fought for until they're here today. But as we live in this society, we know that anytime you talk about respect, anytime you talk about hard work, anytime you talk about a group of people that believe in themselves and do not take what not belong to them, the first thing, or among the first tribe that we think about, is the Manjago, and we want to appreciate you for that and wish to congratulate you and encourage you to continue to do your best for yourself, for your community, but also for your country. And I know we have guests that just arrived, and I'll have to pause a little bit to welcome them. That's the chairman of the Kerewan Area Council, and I guess the National Assembly member, as well as some other high-level dignitaries that just arrived. Chairman, welcome. Honorable, thank you, thank you. Yes, I should not be welcoming them. I'm sure the organizers will welcome, but I just want to say welcome, Chairman, and National Assembly members. We wish you, good to see you around. And we can see the chairman of NPV also arriving, so yeah, but either way. So on the topic, the role of young people in embracing our culture, because the theme for this event is looking at embracing our roots. And by our roots, we're talking about who we are as a people. And I just said a few days ago when we have the National Youth Conference and Festival that a culture of a people is not just about your tradition, but it's about, one, the tradition, that is what has been transferred from generation to a generation until we reach the generation that we are now. But the culture is what we live today as a people, which is either linked to the past or it is something that we have adopted as we move on in time. And these two, either one of them, are important because the tradition, the heritage, is what reminds us of who we are. It tells us who we are as a people and helps to shape our future. It helps to save our growth as a people, and it helps to guide our ethics, our behavior, and everything that we do. But the culture also comes in to ensure that we as a people continue to reflect on the things of the past and utilize those to live a life of dignity, a life that we would never leave what belongs to us. And as a group of people, whether you are a Manjago, or you are a Jola, or you are a Mandinka, or Wolof or Serer, one thing that you would never want to let go is that tradition, is the culture that people know you for. And yes, we have had those who have left their tradition and left their culture and adopted a culture that is foreign. But Martin Luther King, that some of us know in the US, a civil rights activist, said, and is specific to the black people, that as black people, we must never let our culture to fade away, because it is that culture that remains as a symbol of unity and as a symbol of identity for every black race, wherever you are. And I would want to say that us as Manjagos, us as Jolas, it is our culture that is one unique thing that remains with us that we must never let go, because it is what is helping us to continue to be who we are as hardworking people and as people who believe in the growth of our nation. And today, as we gather here to mark this first International Cultural Festival, and I hope that the young people who are the organizers of this group will not just limit themselves to the event today, but will continue to work with the association, will continue to work with communities and with organizations to continue to promote our culture and our tradition, because it is one significant thing that we must never let go. But why young people are important? It's because today, if you turn around, I'm not sure who decorated this and who did it, but it must be an elderly person. And I was asking Mr. Joseph the significance of this, and he told me a little bit of history about it. But imagine if the one who did this and the one who did this weaving pass on because they grow older, and probably they're not able to do it anymore, or even they're no longer alive. It is the younger ones that are going to continue that tradition to move it forward. And that is the significance of us teaching our culture to our young people, so that when we are no longer there, they can be able to know what the culture is, what the tradition is, and continue to promote it for the interests of our tribe and for the interests of our people. And there are a lot of cultures that have passed away, a lot of cultures that have died. Not because they are not important, but because those who were doing it are no more, and they did not hand it over to the generation that came after them. Or the generation that came after them did not develop the interest to know what the culture is about, what the tradition is about, and they have not practiced it, and we are losing it. But I just want to encourage all of you that if we leave our culture and take up a culture of another person, then we are losing not just our identity, but we are losing our integrity and we are losing our growth. Because the honesty, the dignity, the integrity that continues to follow us as Manjagos is because of the tradition and the practice that we used to have many centuries and many decades ago, where you were told to be a hard-working farmer, and you wake up in the morning and go and farm, and you believe in yourself. Where when the Portuguese wanted to colonize the people of Bissau, they fought tooth and nail to ensure that they are not colonized because they do not want it. But it is that integrity in which the Manjanko settings continue to refuse the rules of kings and queens and decide to live in their hamlets as independent individuals who are not subjects of any leader, and they continue to work hard to feed themselves and feed their people. These are the things that we all eventually have lost, but we all must do our best to bring it back to save the future of not just the Manjago community, but the Gambia, Senegal, and Bissau as well. And by Bissau, I say Guinea. So I would want to end here by probably not really ending the speech, but stopping the English and shift a little bit to the Wolof, because I know we have our friends from Senegal, but we also have people here that probably might not speak English, and I wouldn't take a long time this time around because, like you said, I came in last night, and I have an activity tonight in Serekunda. I must go back, but li ñoo wax rek mooy kontaan nañ torop pour ñëw fii tey pour bokk ak association bi Pebuka Banyiru fekkee yaakaar naa tur bi noonu la parce que turi njaago la waaye Pebuka Banyiru kontaan nañ torop ci ne nit ñi bari nañ fi waaye tànn nañ ma pour def ma honorary father mooy ki nga xam ne xëy na moom lañ tuddee baay. am na si ñoo xam ne ni ñoo ma mag, am na si ñoo xam ne ni mut nañ ma baay, mut nañ ma yaay, waaye nag teraanga la rek boo xam ne ni nangul nañ leen ko, te loolu lañ leen wax ne kontaan nañ trop ci li ñu jël jagleel ñu lii nga xam ne nii mooy baay bi. te mu jaral ñu tamit ñu jógee Kombo démba ñëw jàll si fii ñëw bokk ak yéen ci programme bi nga xam ne nii moom ngeen sumba fii di international festival bi nga xam ne moom la njaago yi oote jógee Sénégal ak Gambia ak Bissau. ñetti réew yi nag yëpp benn lañ, ku jógee Bissau ku nekk Gambia ku jógee Sénégal ñun ñëpp benn ndey benn baay lañ, parce que daanaka boo xoolee nuñ mel di nga xam ne dëkk yëpp benn la woon, waaye tubaab yi ñëwoon xaajale ñu ku nekk mu nekk dëkki boppam. waaye kii njaago ak kii joola ak séeréer ak wolof ak soose ñun ñëpp si Sénégambie bii lañ dëkk continuer ba Bissau kon kontaan nañ trop pour gis ne ñii nga xam ne nii ñoo nekk Manjanko yi nekk ci réew mi pare nañ pour dekkal seen cosaan pare nañ pour gis ne li nga xam ne ni moom lañ jotoon a fàtte si suñ aada ñu delloo ci ko ci programme yu mel nii te Gambie nekk dëkk bi njëlbeen bi nga xam ne fu bi lañ ko def andi waa Sénégal andi waa Guinée Bissau waaye yaakaar nañ ne at yi ñëw tamit Gambie dinañ jógee fi dem Sénégal wala dinañ dem Bissau su ko defee mu nekk bi mooy first edition waaye fii ba ñeneenti at juróomi at wala fukki at programme yooyu continuer li tax mu am solo nag mooy ñun ñëpp dañ dee wax ne suñu aada ak suñu cosaan waaye aada ak cosaan yu bari mu ngee dee parce que ndaw yi nga xam ne ni ñoo waroon a jël ite pour jàng xam lan mooy seen aada ak seen cosaan ñoo nekk di def lu bari am na si waajur yoo xam ne ni xam nañ lu bari si cosaan loo xam ne ni si wàllum faj la loo xam ne ni si wàllum jëm kanami réew la loo xam ne si wàllum kaaraange la waaye yu bari mu ngee dee parce que waajur yi nekkuñ di jàngal doom yi wala doom yi nekkuñ di si am interest ba tax na muy réer so yaakaar nañ ne International Cultural Festival bi dina delloo si loolu mu wax ñu lan mooy suñ aada suñ cosaan li nga xam ne ni mooy togga yi nga xam ne ni mooy toggi cosaan yooyu moo gën a am solo moo gën a am daanaka moo gën a am njëriñ wala moo gën a am baax si ñun parce que wér-gu-yaram bi nga xam ne ni moom la ñoo jooy tey jamono jooju du bëri fara feebar yu bëri fara nekk lu tax parce que dañ bàyyi suñ façon ngi tooga di jël yeneen tooga yoo xam ne àndut ak li nga xam ne ni moom lañ xamee woon suñ nit ñi soo gërëm nañ association bi bu baax kontaan nañ.
Look at the Manjanko traditional dish.
Takala bayitini Manjanko bayitini bangiru aji bawul tumbo tanyake bara mule pinya pinya jeki biure ni jado ni janga do di bicari ha banyami tubling gudenyu anja bibling pour anje di kudure ñu mun wife just run around
jombi untuno mani cita biba jombi untuno mani wa na
What the wife does is he just go around and go to the neighbor and say, can I have a fish, a dry fish? And they give them dry fish, they'll just come and prepare something for the children. So in this, nobody knows.
Now, you know, if you have a hiccup, if you are doing hiccup, this can cure it. It's very good. Yeah, that's Premtau. It's rice and rice. Hey, Joe, explain the significance of this because it's not just food. Yeah, it's ancestral. It's ancestral. You know, in any Manjanko tradition, we cook that. You know, when somebody dies or somebody.
What the wife does is he just go around and go to the neighbor and say, can I have a fish, a dry fish? And they give them dry fish, they'll just come and prepare something for the children.
Now, you know, if you have a hiccup, if you are doing hiccup, this can cure it. It's very good. that's it's rice and rice. Wow, rice. Hey, Joe, explain the significance of this because it's not just food.
Yeah, it's ancestral.
It's ancestral. You know, in any Manjanko tradition, we cook that. You know, when somebody dies or somebody
Food like this, in a general sense, is food, but culturally, it entails a lot. When I have a child now, before the child comes out, this is what they will cook this and give the ancestors and tell them that there is a newborn in the family. Welcome this child. This one will go to the ground. My ancestors will eat it.
and funeral rites also.
If somebody died, this is what they will do. Every morning they'll have to give the person who died this to eat. Whether you understand or don't understand, that's how it happens. And before they carry the person to tell us who killed him or her, this is what they will put. And the person will tell us whoever must have put hand there. So don't worry, Manjanko. That's why you are inside. You understand?
No, I cannot offer.
Yes.
And you understand the language. This is language. Yeah. So, tell them this is language. You can understand it. Yes.
He's not no. Ah.